the Executive Committee have been appropriately reassigned to meet the needs of this new strategic plan. Finally, CSU is developing a vision for the role of the student in university governance. This plan will continue to establish the relationships CSU has created with university administration over the past year. To better incorporate student appointees to the Board of Trustees, or to the university committees in the reporting structure of student government, to improve student voice in the decisions that affect the university, specifically university policies, and to increase the student interaction with the Board of Trustees. Strides have already been made over the past year that address many of these areas. The relationship between CSU and the administration is very strong. Additionally, June 2014 marked the first opportunity CSU had to present annual reports on behalf of the student body to 5 different subcommittees of the Board of Trustees. These committees include Athletic Affairs, Academic Affairs, the Building and Grounds Committee, the Committee for Mission, Jesuit Identity, and Community Outreach, and the Student Affairs Committee. These reports detailed data taken directly from the student body and offered valuable feedback to the trustees about a wide variety of issues facing the campus. These reports were also valuable to the CSU Executive Committee during our work this year. These reports will continue next year and far into the future. The CSU strategic planning process has involved focus groups and collaborative work from members throughout CSU over the past 18 months. Thank you to all who have helped craft a vision for the student body moving forward. CSU has also continued its foundational role in the establishment of the National Jesuit Student Government Association. The first executive board was elected at our annual National Jesuit Student Leadership Conference at Boston College this past July. Creighton's very own Emily Carvalho, a sophomore, was elected as chair. The organization continues to evolve in its early stages, but promises to be a strong mechanism for communication and collaboration between Creighton and the other Jesuit colleges and universities into the future. Additionally, a 12-person CSU delegation attended the National Jesuit Student Leadership Conference, along with other representatives from Residence Life and IRHG. 5 groups within our delegation were selected to present workshops on aspects of student government, university affairs, and leadership to students from the other 27 Jesuit universities across the country. Of these 5 presentations, 2 were selected as Best in Conference, an honor awarded to the top 10 presentations. These presenters receiving recognition were MJ Kirk, a sophomore, and a joint presentation from Ellie Gano and Joel Henderson. Back on campus, CSU Executive Vice President Jack Anderson has helped lead CSU outreach efforts over the past year and has brought together student leaders from across campus. His efforts have included regular breakfasts with CSU executives. This series of breakfasts was held with student leaders to introduce CSU and services available to the student leaders, discuss student organization progress and initiatives, and learn about university updates. Jack also coordinated CSU for U Weeks, which were week-long outreach campaigns featuring receptions with CSU executives and board of representatives, and Twitter town halls in which students could engage student life-related dialogue via Twitter. Jack also worked with the Creightonian to establish a standing CSU update column, which is now featured in each week's Creightonian printed paper. Jack also worked to forge partnerships with the CCSJ Campus Ministry and Office of Multicultural Affairs. Collaborative efforts to conduct programming, legislation, and initiatives in line with our CSU and university missions were made throughout the year 2014. Jack also served on the Omaha Police Department Community Partnership as the CSU and Creighton student representation in the OPD Northeast Precinct Community Advisory Board. Jack also worked with Mark Huberich to plan the 3rd annual CSU Fall Leadership Conference. At the conference, undergraduate and graduate professional students were provided orientation on all things student organization related this fall. Finally, Jack was also the primary coordinator of the 12th annual Jaywalk for Jesuit Academy. Jaywalk 2014 was the most successful to date, with approximately 400 students in attendance and a final donation total of $9,445.17. This donation will make it possible for Omaha boys grades 4 through 8 in North Omaha. CSU has enjoyed our partnership with Jesuit Academy and Creighton Prep and looks forward to this partnership for many years ahead. John Greenwood, in his capacity as CSU Vice President for Finance, has improved the efficiency and transparency of the CSU funding process. In addition to his duties of managing the budget and coordinating requests for funding, John has worked to streamline processes and work to create opportunities for interdisciplinary funding and other processes in the future. The following is the financial report for the Creighton Students Union for the 2014 term. The 2014 CSU term spanned both the second half of the fiscal year of 2014 and the first half of the fiscal year of 2015. In total, 2014 featured a total of $731,594.44 given back directly to students through various organizations. Of this, $284,721.53 was allocated to graduate and professional student governments for funding, and $143,301.88 was allocated to undergraduate governments and student organizations. In total, program board received $226,502 during both semesters in fiscal year 2014. Fiscal year 2015 has allocated $772,093 given back directly to students. On this allocation, $661,066 has been allocated for graduate and professional student governments, $168,712.60 has been allocated for use by undergraduate governments and organizations, and program board has been allocated $246,600 during fiscal year 2015. CSU continues to operate under the philosophy that student fees are to be used in the year in which they are paid. As always, the CSU Cabinet and CSU Board of Representatives approve CSU budgets. Cabinet receives regular budget updates, and the Board of Representatives affirms all appropriations committee decisions. I thank all of CSU for their thoughtful stewardship of student fees over the past 2 years. Under the leadership of the Speaker of the Board of Representatives, Annika Flisch, the Board of Representatives has had an active term as well. Accomplishments include regular meetings with prospective and incoming students, resolutions calling for the inclusion of Fox Sports 1 on campus cable packages, the creation of the Presidential Fellowship Advisory Committee to assist the CSU President in planning CSU's Leadership Development Program, and 2 resolutions addressing student concerns regarding the Be More marketing campaign earlier this fall. These marketing resolutions both address the concerns raised by students and alumni and call for a mechanism to be created for students and other constituencies on campus to be a partner with the Department of Marketing and Communications in upcoming projects. All of the following resolutions have been passed and well received by university administration. CSU Program Board has also had a strong year under the leadership of Vice President for Programming Joel Henriksen and Assistant Vice President for Programming Ali Dino. Program Board has hosted 2 successful concerts, the Spring Fling concert featuring American authors with over 500 in attendance, and Fall Palooza featuring Matt and Kim with over 1,000 in attendance. Senior Week and Homecoming were popular traditions once again, with new events and record attendance throughout the weeks. Among other events, CSU also hosted RJ Mitty of Breaking Bad with an audience of more than 200 people. CSU Program Board has added a coordinator position, the Excursions Coordinator, which is designed to plan events for students to experience the Omaha community. Events have been included an upcoming pizza crawl, a trip to a Lancers hockey game, and much more. Finally, CSU Program Board is also leading a new CSU initiative in data collection. Now at CSU Program Board events, attendees will swipe their student IDs to provide CSU Program Board information about which programs work, which programs don't work, and how to better serve the student body. Based on the initiatives of student government, as well as many of the great efforts across campus from other student leaders, I contend that the state of the student at Creighton University is indeed strong and continues to get stronger. I hold that when we work together positively as a community, we can achieve much for Creighton, the city of Omaha, the state of Nebraska, the United States of America, and our global community. The dedication of student leaders across campus is vital for the continuation of this positive community work, and I have the utmost faith that such student leadership will continue far into the future. I would like to thank each and every one of you for the opportunity to serve as your student body president over the past 2 years. It's been a remarkable experience, and I've loved every single minute of it. So without further ado, I would like to invite Vice President for Finance, and CSU Election Commissioner to the podium with the John Greenwood to the podium with the CSU 2014 election results.
Thank you, John. All right, well, this year we had what I believe a record voter turnout. So without further ado, announcement. Actually, first, let's thank all of our candidates for running. So as I said, we had over 1,900 people vote in this election, which is a record, as I said. So we will start with our representatives, who will be our incoming Board of Representatives for the 2015 year. For the College of Nursing, our representative-elect is Miss Sydney Fankman. For the Hyder College of Business, our representatives-elect are Aditi Dinakar, Haley Kavanaugh, and Carlton Young. For the College of Arts and Sciences, our representatives-elect are Lulu Alvarez, Hannah Botkin, Christopher Oresa, Mark Kubrich, Sarah Huddleston, Sarah Knowles, Claire Liang, Julia Neppel, Charlie Ortley, Emily Pass, Patricia Wynn, Trevor Schlecht, and Arthur Segismundo. All right, next up is our Executive Vice President-elect. Our winner for the 2015 term is Zach Pierce. And finally, our President-elect for the 2015 term is Cayman Nixon. All right, thank all of you guys for coming. Let's give all of our candidates another round of applause. And be sure to stick around because we have Javier Kong coming up very shortly. He'll be coming on at 9 o'clock, just FYI.